Let me just get a chicken burrito, please. All right, and would you like black or pinto beans? Let me just get pinto. What's wrong with black beans? Nothing, what, they don't taste as good because of their color, is that it? What? No, I love black beans. Sounds like something someone that doesn't like black beans would say. Okay, fine, I'll just get black beans, whatever. Great, and would you like white or brown rice? White rice. And what the f is wrong with brown? Absolutely zero things are wrong with brown. All right, then just order brown rice. Fine, brown rice it is. With black beans? Are you trying to start a race war? I'm just trying to get my food and never do this again. I don't. How about you look at yourself in the mirror and check your privilege first? Okay, I'll check it later today after I get my food. That's what I thought. Now for your chicken, would you like light or dark meat? Dark? What the f did you just say? Do you want to just order for me? I feel like this format hasn't been going very well. Do you think cultural appropriation is funny, sir? All I can think about is leaving at this point, sir. Oh no, we're way too deep into this order now. Now, would you like any toppings with that? Sure, can I just get some sour cream? Cheese? Queso? I guess that'll be it. What, no guac? I don't really like guac. You racist son of a bitch. Okay, you know what? F the toppings. I want a dry ass burrito with zero flavor. Now, can we please check out now? All right, geez, I'm kidding, sir, relax. Calm down. Now, are you paying with cash or card? I'll just do card, I guess. What the f is wrong with cash? I've been staring at this page for a while. I think I'll just look slightly to the left. I'm sure no one's gonna notice. Hey, what you looking at? Oh, your paper's right there, not over here. What are you looking at? What's that about? There's an ant. It startled me. Oh, really? Where's the ant? I think he crawled off somewhere. I don't know. Find the ant or you're dropped from college for cheating. I don't know where he went. Hey, Jake, was this man over here cheating? Yeah, he was actually cheating off me this entire time. Jake, literally no one's cheating off you unless they want to fail this test. Look, now you know damn well that if you glance off your test for more than half a second, that's an honor code violation. But sir, this classroom has some very distracting carpet designs. I will agree that this carpet in particular has a visually captivating appearance, but that's no excuse for I-ing this entire classroom. Sir, I have ADHD. I can't stare at anything longer than 30 seconds. Yeah, well, I have ADHD and I've been staring at you for half an hour. Just me individually, or? Yeah, that's pretty weird. You know what? I think it's time we take a trip to the principal's office. Yeah, this is college. We don't do that here. Well, maybe we should start. Nah, I'm an adult. I'll just get up and leave. Hey. What? Would you look at your paper? This cheating is getting out of hand. Well, I'm looking straight at you. We were just having a conversation. Yeah, well, you should be looking at your paper. Okay, fine. Hey, what? Would you look at me when I'm talking to you? Okay. And will that be all? Actually, can I get some ketchup packets as well? No, you cannot. What do you mean, no? You guys don't have any? Oh, we do. I'm just not giving them to you. What? This is ridiculous. Well, so is my hourly wage. Okay, you know what? Let me talk to your manager. Come on. You really want to do that right now? Yeah, let's go. Let's do that right now. Fine. Hey, boss. Hey, what's up? I'm the manager because I'm wearing sunglasses. What seems to be the problem here? Yeah, this lazy piece of shit won't give me my ketchup. Whoa, watch how you speak to my employees, sir. Oh, sorry. This useless stain and his useless manager won't give me my ketchup. Okay, so I noticed you didn't watch your language. No, as a matter of fact, I didn't. You know what? How about I talk to your manager? Oh, you want to talk to my manager? Yeah, let me talk to your manager. Fine, here's my manager. Hey, what's going on? I'm this guy's manager. Hey, nice sunglasses. Thanks, you too. So what seems to be the problem here? Yeah, your guy over here has been talking down to my employees. Oh, you mean your lazy pieces of shit? Whoa, as a fellow manager, I don't really condone that kind of language. Well, as a manager myself, I fully endorse that language. You have a very unconventional management style, sir. Well, where I come from, it's actually super conventional. Okay, you know what? I think I'd like to speak with your manager. You really think my manager's here right now? Probably not, no. Then you'd be wrong, because he definitely is. Wow, okay. He's right over here. Hey, sir. Hey, what's up? Hey, nice sunglasses. Thanks, you too. So what seems to be the problem here? Yeah, so your employees have been talking down my employees, and I think this whole thing is just— Wait a minute. You only have one pair of sunglasses? Yeah, why? I only talk to people with equal or higher amounts of sunglasses. Let me speak to your manager. Oh, you want to talk to my manager? Yeah, I do. You want to talk to my manager? Yeah, I just said I do. Fine, here he is. Hey, what's up? Wait, are you wearing the same shirt as that first guy? Yeah, I ran out of shirts. You only have 5 shirts? The others are in the wash, don't worry about it. Nice, way to plan ahead. That's rich coming from you. Okay, wait a minute, so whose manager are you again? I'm the first guy's manager. Wait, I thought he was your manager. No, I'm his manager. I'm gonna be honest here, I'm starting to lose track of who's manager's manager. Yeah, same here. Are you my manager? There's only one way to find out. And what way is that? Let me talk to your manager. I hereby sentence you to 15 years in solitary confinement for kidnapping and first-degree murder. If you have anything to say for yourself, please speak now. Oh. No, I'm good with that. That's fine. All right. Wait, what? Yeah, when do I start? Can I go now or what? You must be confused. You're gonna be placed in a 100-square-foot room for the next 15 years of your life. Yeah, I get that. I'm just confused on what the punishment is here. What? You won't have contact with the outside world and you'll be by yourself for 23 hours a day. Is there someone I can talk to that can make that 24 hours a day? I'm just curious. Sir, you're gonna have to eat all your meals through a flap in the door and you won't get to join the other inmates. Wait, so I get to eat lunch by myself too? Did I win some like award or something? Or okay, you only get 15 minutes of visiting hours once every 2 months. Like this won't be a pleasant experience for you. 15 minutes is actually how fast my social battery dies, so whoever made that roll up has my sincere gratitude. All right, look, your sentence is 15 years, okay? Like, you'll be in your mid-40s by the time you get out. Like, how does that make you feel? Ah, crap, that's actually a really good point. Can we round that shit up to life by any chance? All right, this man's insane. We're sending him to an insane asylum effective immediately. Wait, what? What do you mean? No one's this excited about solitary confinement. You're clearly out of your mind. No. I was just curious why the worse the crime gets, the better my life gets. There's nothing good about solitary for 15 years. That's a horrifying experience. Sir, the only thing more peaceful than solitary confinement is more solitary confinement. In fact, the worst part of my sentence is literally this conversation. So can we skip the part where I pretend I'm upset about it, move up that start date, and let me enjoy the holidays with a little peace and quiet? He actually makes a solid point. Officer, can you prepare 2 cells for me, please? All right, prisoner 0001. For armed robbery of a federal bank, here's your punishment. You have to use an Uber every time you want to travel and engage in small talk with the driver for the entire duration of the trip. What? But I'm an introvert. I don't have the energy for that. Well, you had the energy to steal from America, so you have the energy to hear about Tom's stupid dreams on the way to Walmart. Next. Prisoner 0000, probably could have shaved off some of these zeros. 002. For committing a triple homicide, you have to go through the entire job application process for 700 high-skilled jobs. Does that include those easy apply jobs on LinkedIn? Nope, they're the ones where you have to re-answer the same questions about your job history that are already answered in your resume. Well, do I at least get any of the jobs that I apply for? You'll get to the final interview round for every job, only to find out that they weren't hiring anybody to begin with. Plus you're a murderer, so you're pretty much unemployable. Next, prisoner 0000, alright, I'm not reading that. Number 3, get your ass up here. For committing also a triple homicide. Wow, you too, huh? Yeah, triple homicides are in these days. Yeah, that's a horrible trend to jump on. So for your punishment, you have to step on a Lego every time you get out of bed and also every time you get in bed. What? But how am I supposed to go to sleep after that? How are you supposed to sleep after committing a triple homicide? I actually got over that pretty quickly. Well, that's because you're a f***ing psychopath. Get him out of here. And lastly, prisoner 4 with 7 zeros right before it. For first-degree murder and vehicular manslaughter, wow, somebody couldn't wait till GTA 6. Your punishment will be to go to prison. Oh, okay, well, that's not too bad then. As an underpaid 9-to-5 employee. Oh, yeah, no, that's pretty inconvenient, actually. So, how do you drive a Model S as an Uber driver? Oh, that's just because I stole it. Hello? Hey, Kyle, what are you doing? Oh, just working on that project that you told me to. Okay, so are you coming to the office today? Yeah, I'm actually driving there right now. Oh, I thought you were working on the project. I was, but I just realized I need groceries, so I just left. I thought you were headed to the office. After I get the groceries, yeah, I'm totally swinging by the office. I thought you were... Hey, sir, you think we can make a quick pit stop? I need a piss. Well, that depends. Can I have $50? Because if not, then I'm ending this ride in the scariest part of downtown. Wait, Kyle, who's that? Oh, nothing. It was just some homeless guy asking for money or some shit like that. Hold on, boss. I'm getting in a wreck. Let me call you back. No, wait. Woo, what a drag, am I right? So, you guys come here often? Where, the backseat of your car? No, you idiot, Alabama. Hello? Kyle, are you driving for Uber again? What? No, when in the world makes you think that? Put your hand down, we are not stopping. Kyle, what did I tell you about that? You have a job to do. You know what? So what if I am, sir? We all have our hobbies, okay? Kyle, that project's due tomorrow. We don't have time for your stupid little side hustles. Okay, once again, it's a hobby, and secondly, if you just gave me that raise I asked for, I wouldn't have to do this. That's a topic for another discussion. Now, would you get your ass to the office? Okay, fine, I'll be right there. Actually, you know what, sir? I'm getting in another wreck. I'll have to cut you off. Kyle, don't you hang up, you son of a bitch. What a f***ing moron. All right, I'm heading out, boss. I'll see you next week. All right, Scott, enjoy your weekend. Hello? Hey, Scott, what are you doing? Enjoying my weekend? Whoa, who said you could do that? Literally you? Come on, you didn't think I actually meant that, did you? Yeah? You're a really funny guy, you know that? Anyways, so I need you to show me how to create a webinar for the employee training, right now if possible. Is that cool? No, it's the weekend and I'm clocked out, so figure it out yourself. Hello? Yo, Scotty boy, still waiting for you to come in. Sir, I'm not coming to the office on a Friday night. I actually have a life outside of work. Well, Jim's already here, so we're just waiting on you now. Yeah, that's because Jim doesn't have a life. Whoa, you know he's sitting right next to me, right? Good, put him on the phone, I'll tell him myself. Never mind, we don't have time for this. Anyway, so I'm gonna give you 2 options. You either show me how to create this webinar, or I'm gonna have to dock your pay. All right, that's it. I'm sending you a Scribe so you can do it yourself with this laptop that I ironically brought to the club with me. A Scribe? It's a browser extension and desktop app that captures your screen while you work and uses AI to generate step-by-step guides showing you exactly how to do it. Then you can share it with Jim so you guys can both leave me alone. I even embedded it as a movie so you guys can watch it and pretend like you know to have fun like everyone else. Just download it here. Oh, sweet, thanks. So you want to come in and watch it with us? Yeah, it's gonna be a hard pass. Prisoner 6969. For distributing illegal firearms, here's your punishment. You have to leave and buy a new roll of toilet paper at the store every single time you have to take a shit. Well, can I at least buy it ahead of time so I'm not clenching my way down the grocery aisles? No, sir, you may not. What? But that's almost criminal. Well, so are you, so I suggest you steer clear of the flaming hot Cheetos. Next. Prisoner 6969. Someone thinks they're f***ing hilarious. For distributing firearms and ballistic missiles, your punishment is every time you order food from a drive-thru, you can't start eating out of the bag until you get back to your house. What? But that's when the food tastes the best. Well, you better drive quickly or that shit's going in the microwave. Somebody get this guy out of here. Prisoner 007 420 69. So f***ing stupid. For distributing firearms, ballistic missiles, and weapons of mass destruction, starting to notice a little bit of a trend here. You have to do CrossFit 5 days a week, and you're not allowed to talk to anyone about it or ever bring it up. What? But how else are people supposed to know about it? They're not. That's the f***ing beauty of it. Enjoy doing burpees in the middle of traffic. Prisoner 420 69 420. I'm just gonna start pointing. This is ridiculous. For distributing illegal firearms, because why the hell not, you have to iron your clothes every time you put something on and untie a super tight knot every time you wear shoes. Wait, but sir, it's so much easier to just throw it all in the dryer. You know what's even easier? Not selling lethal weapons on Facebook Marketplace. I don't know. I really like selling lethal weapons on Facebook Marketplace. And I hope you like taking 30 minutes to get ready. Get the hell out of my face. All right, prisoner 1. For a triple homicide, you have to download the app and create an account every single time you make an online purchase. Wait, what? Okay, well, can I at least opt out of email newsletters? Nope, you'll be opting in for email newsletters as well as text push notifications so you never miss another good deal. Happy shopping. Prisoner 11, for robbing a children's hospital. How do you rob a children's hospital? Anyways, your punishment is you are no longer allowed to use grocery bags every single time you make a food run. What? Do you know how many trips I'm gonna have to make to get all that in my house? Do you know how many I give? Not even a single one. Get the hell out of my face, please. Prisoner 696699. Guys, come on. We were doing so well. For kidnapping a family of 9. Wow, you did that all on your own? I did, yeah. Your punishment is you have to go inside and talk to the cashier every single time you fill up your gas tank. But I'm an introvert. I'm way too shy to do all that. No, you're not. Introverts don't kidnap 9 people at the same time. True, yeah. I might just be a psychopath then. You're definitely a psychopath. Next prisoner, come on in. And lastly, for burning down a homeless shelter. Wow, somebody's a piece of shit. All you gotta do is help me connect my printer to my laptop. Nah, I think I'll just take the death penalty. I'm ready. All right, prisoner 420. For theft and grand arson, your punishment is some guy will turn your ceiling light on immediately after you get tucked in and ready for bed every night. Is he gonna turn it off at some point, or? No, he will not. Well, that's kind of annoying. And so is this conversation. Next, for hacking the Pentagon and releasing military secrets, it's actually pretty impressive, you have to watch the entire intro to every TV show or anime that you watch every single episode. What? Do you know how much time that's gonna cost me? You wanna make that the outro as well? Didn't think so. Get out of my courtroom, please. No, thank you. Next, for 5 counts of murder, your punishment is every show you watch must be consumed as the show airs once every single week to the general public. Okay, well, what about all the shows that are already fully released? 1 episode a week is how you'll be consuming them, sir. But I just started Lost last week. That's gonna take years to finish. Aw, I killed 5 innocent people and now I can't watch Lost faster. Shut the f up and get out of my courtroom. Prisoner 911. Wow, so we're doing that now? All right. For first-degree murder, your punishment is you have to... Wait. Okay, before you finish that sentence, I'll do anything you want me to do. Just please do not let it revolve around watching television. You have to undergo the severance procedure. Oh, all right. That doesn't sound too bad. But only for every time you watch TV shows or anime. God! Thanks for coming in today, everyone, and sucks to motherfucking suck. All right, another day in court is another day away from my wife. First prisoner, come on in, please. For first-degree manslaughter, here's your punishment. Every time you answer a phone call has to be via FaceTime, and every time you text will be via formally written email. What? But those are like my 2 least favorite ways to communicate. Well, the good news is you're a murderer, so no one's gonna want to talk to you anyways. Next prisoner, come on in. For burning down a Popeyes, he made a lot of enemies with that one. Your punishment is every anime you watch, you have to watch all the filler episodes without skipping, and can't start a new anime until each one is finished. The f. And because you burned down the only Popeyes in a 5-mile radius, you'll be starting with One Piece and Naruto to kick things off. I hope you enjoy yourself. Next, for stealing an aircraft out of Area 51, how do you even do that? Your punishment is that you will no longer be allowed to own a fridge. What? I don't know, it just says here that you don't get to have a fridge. Or a freezer. Bye, I guess. Hurry up or your food's gonna go bad. And last and definitely the least, for armed robbery of a sperm bank, not sure what the motivation was behind that, you have to live with a roommate for the rest of your life. Oh, well, does he at least clean up after himself? He never does his dishes and his girlfriend is always at the house. Well, is she at least hot? Not even a little bit. God! Sucks to suck, and thanks for coming out, everyone. All right, I just found out my stove's still on, so let's knock this out before I lose everything. First prisoner, come on in. For stealing a police car and running it through a Bed Bath & Beyond, I would love to know what the point was behind that. Your punishment is that you have to wait until the release of GTA 7 before you can play the new GTA 6. What? You're kidding, right? Nope, the only joke here is you today, sir. But I'm gonna be like 80 years old by then. I can't wait that long. Well, you just stole a police car, so it sounds like you couldn't wait till GTA 6 either. Get the hell out of my face. For committing a crypto scam. Oh, so you're one of those assholes, huh? Your punishment is whenever you ride an elevator, you have to share it with a stranger every single time. Alright, then I'll just use the stairs like I always do. Nope, elevators will be the only way you travel now. Wait, what? But those are always so awkward. What if people try to talk to me? I don't know, maybe tell them about your favorite crypto coin. I bet they'd love to hear about it. Next prisoner, come on in. For getting divorced, not really a crime, but these days might as well be, your punishment is every show or movie that you watch must only be done via the Hulu with ads version. And side note, the ads still suck and they play the same ones over and over again. Well, how long are the ad breaks? Like 30 seconds? No, I'm pretty sure they're more like 2 to 3 minutes now. What? I can't do that. That's way too long. First of all, that's what she said. And second of all, go f yourself. Next. And lastly, for credit card fraud, identity fraud, bank fraud, and tax fraud. Wow, did you do anything else? Your punishment is that you have to take care of a kid. Wait, what do you mean? Like I just have to babysit him, or? Nope, you just have custody of someone's kid now. He's yours. He's part of your household. Well, is he profitable at least? Nope, he's a pretty big leech actually. And also 2 years old. Well, I hope you guys have an electric chair because I'm not doing that. All right, first person to come on in. Oh, thank you. Did you put whiskey in it like I asked? All right, for armed robbery of an ice cream truck, did you really need a gun to do that? Your punishment is every time you go to a drive-thru, you have to go inside and order every single time, and you have to eat inside the restaurant. What? But I love going through drive-thrus. I know, I can tell by just looking at you. Well, can I at least eat in my car? The inside of fast food places are always so depressing. Well, so is the inside of my house, and my wife insists that we stay married for some reason. Next prisoner, come on in. For armed robbery of a lemonade stand, what was that payout, like 25 cents? Your punishment is all your phone and laptop chargers will only work when held at a very specific angle with very little room for error. What, are you serious? Do you know how annoying that's gonna be? Yep, I hope you enjoy getting charged. Get it? Charged? That was a courtroom joke, I literally just came up with it. All right, guards, get this guy out of here, please. Oh, all right, there's definitely not whiskey in here. For armed robbery of a Chuck E. Cheese, how about you guys just rob a bank, like an adult? Your punishment is that every morning, all of your phone apps will randomly show up in a different location on your home screen from now until the end of time. What? But my apps have been in the same place for years. That's gonna annoy the shit out of me. You know, it's funny you guys argue with me knowing full well that I don't give an actual f. Get the hell out of my face, please. And last and probably the least, for committing a hate crime and armed robbery of a school bus. Yeah, I'm so over this bullshit. Your punishment is that from here on out, every single word that you type will be autocorrected into a racial slur. Wait, why aren't you upset? Oh, the hate crime, that's right. Yeah, you probably use those all the time anyways. All right, sorry I'm late. I was the judge of my own divorce hearing and I somehow still lost everything. So if you're thinking about getting married, stop thinking about it. All right, for indecent exposure at Target, that's a pretty weird place to do all that. Your punishment is every time you use toilet paper, it will now tear diagonally and will no longer be pre-cut like it normally is. Okay, then I'll just use scissors then. Nope, you can only use your hands and the same thing applies to paper towels as well. Is prison still an option? No, it is not. Next, for indecent exposure at the Starbucks inside of Target. Are you guys doing this like together or back to back? Like what's going on here? Your punishment is that from now on, you'll be using an unregulated shower that either gets way too hot or way too cold with zero in between. Wait, what? Don't you think that's a little harsh? Look, man, I don't make the rules, okay? Well, yeah, you do. You're the judge. I know, I'm just with you. Enjoy your new shower, bud. All right, for indecent oh my God. For indecent exposure in the parking lot outside of Target. Wow, you couldn't even make it inside this time, huh? Your punishment is you have to relog back into every streaming app that you have every single time that you want to use one. What? Okay, then can I use the quick login using the QR code? Nope, you'll have to use the stupid goddamn TV remote to inefficiently type in all your shit. You better memorize those passwords. Last prisoner, come on in. For shoplifting and indecent exposure in your car on the way to your local Target. Why even put the destination? We all know where he's going. Your punishment is everything you eat from now on has to be cooked via oven only. What? So no microwave, no air fryer? Yep, that's what oven only means. What about DoorDash? If you use DoorDash, you're going to prison. You'd rather go to prison? I'd rather go to prison, yeah. Just take me away whenever you're ready. All right, first prisoner, come on in. Okay, whoever's been sitting in my chair while I was gone, I know where you guys live and your families are not safe. All right, for impersonating a police officer, and it appears you're still doing it, your punishment is, from now on, every pair of socks that you wear will now contain one small hole located exactly at each of your big toes. What? Okay, then I'll just never wear socks again. Simple as that. Nope, you actually have to wear socks at all times, is what I just now decided. Who's gonna make me? I will. Now shut the f up and put these on. All right, for impersonating a security guard. Are you guys like too busy to change your f***ing shirts? Like, it couldn't take that long, right? Anyways, your punishment is that you'll be living in an apartment where half the power outlets don't work, and the ones that do work will change locations every single day. What the? But that's insane. Yeah, well, not as insane as wearing that outfit here today. Can I use extension cords at least? Absolutely not. Enjoy moving your TV halfway across the room every time you want to watch stuff. All right, for impersonating a doctor, I swear to God if this guy's wearing full scrubs right now. Jesus Christ, I want to commit a felony. For your stupid crime and being a stupid human being in general, you have to watch 2 minutes of ads every single time your phone screen locks and once for every hour of screen time. What, are you kidding me? I don't have time for all that. What if I'm like really busy? Well, I'm really busy not giving a single f***. Next prisoner, come on in, please. And lastly, for robbing a bank. Oh wait, are you the same guy from before? Yeah, I did 2 crimes, so. Wow, good for you. Anyways, your punishment now is you have to wear socks with both a hole at your big toe and also one at your heel. Oh, and your socks will be slightly damp at all times. How damp? Damp enough to feel weird. Okay, yeah, you can just kill me now, please. First prisoner, come on in, please. Hey, can you throw a shot of whiskey in here for me? This cup is just whiskey, sir. Wait, is it really? Damn, no wonder I'm hammered. All right, well, for drug trafficking across an international border, here's your punishment. Every week, another car will rear-end you so that you're in a constant back and forth between insurance and the local police department. What? But that's insane. Do you know how stressful that's gonna be? Buddy, I just got through a divorce. You have no idea what actual stress is. Well, is insurance gonna be reasonable and cover all the damages? Yeah, insurance is gonna be super reasonable and cover every single one of your damages. Get the hell out of here, you f***ing idiot. Alright, Jesus, I need to stop drinking this. For drug trafficking and human trafficking, your punishment is you are no longer allowed to watch TV or YouTube videos every single time you eat or drink anything. Well, are you serious? I can't just sit there and eat in complete silence. That'll bore me out of my mind. Well, maybe you should stop eating then. This country's probably wasted enough resources on you anyways. But then I might die. One can only hope, right? Next prisoner, come on in. For drug trafficking, human trafficking, and running through a traffic stop, was all this during rush hour traffic as well. Your punishment is you are no longer allowed to consume snacks or drinks while watching TV or YouTube videos. Wait, what? But that's worse than the last guy's punishment. Oh, I'm sorry. Can nobody watch a video around here without a goddamn pretzel in their mouth? I'm actually more of a Triscuits guy. I never really eat pretzels. Well, now you're getting the death penalty. Congratulations. And lastly, for fleeing from the cops after drug and human trafficking, of course, why the hell not, your punishment is you are no longer allowed to wear headphones at the gym. Now, I'll just die right here. I'm ready. Okay, prisoner 6969. Oh, great. We're doing this again. Can't wait. For punching a cop in the face, your punishment is for every light in your house, every respective light switch will change locations at random every single day. Whoa, wait, so every time I have to get up and pee during the night, I have to flip on every single light switch in the entire house? I didn't even think about that, but yeah, you do. Then again, you could just use a flashlight instead. You know what? We're replacing all your light fixtures with candles, and that'll be your punishment. Next. Prisoner 420-6767. Did any of you guys take your job seriously back there, or is it just me? Alright, for punching an EMT in the face, that guy should have definitely let you die. Your punishment is, every single time you use the bathroom, a guy has to stand behind you and watch the entire time. I'm sorry, what guy is doing this exactly? He's another prisoner, very violent, that's all I really know about him. Well, I get really bad stage fright, so I don't really see how I'm gonna be able to pee with the violence. Sorry, it slipped, I won't let it happen again. Next prisoner, come on in. Alright, for punching 3 elderly... You know what, I'm just gonna tell you guys the punishments because the crimes just progressively get worse from here on out. You have to get a soul-sucking office job at a company of our choosing and work your way up the corporate ladder until the age of retirement. Wait, isn't that just like life in general? Pretty much a word-for-word description of it, yeah. Well, how many vacation days do I get? You get 2 weeks a year, but your boss will get mad at you every single time you take one. Yeah, you can just shoot me in the face. I'm not doing that. Fine by me. Last person to come on in. And for an unnamed crime that I'm not allowed to say on this platform, your punishment is, all you have to do is go cave diving 1 time. Yep, that's pretty much the reaction I expected. All right, prisoner 69-420. Okay, for...
What? Is there something wrong with my face?
No, I just didn't expect a 33-year-old man with a sun hat on.
Excuse me, I am actually a woman.
Okay, tell that to the judge, buddy.
I just did.
Hey, can you shut the f up so I can sentence you? Anyways, for online shopping while operating a motor vehicle, you have to stay in a 3-star Airbnb every day for an entire year, and the check-in process becomes progressively more complicated with each booking.
What? No. 3 stars are disgusting. You cannot expect me to stay there.
Well, luckily so are you, so sounds like it'll be a perfect fit then.
But Christmas is right around the corner. I refuse to...
You wanna know what else is around the corner? The electric chair. You wanna spend Christmas there instead?
Bye!
Looks like Christmas came early then. Next! Okay, for breaking and entering, your punishment is you are no longer allowed to skip any ads every single time you watch YouTube videos. What? Oh, come on. That's gotta be cruel and unusual punishment. All I did was break and enter a house. Well, I could break your sternum and enter your esophagus if you prefer that instead. Okay, you know what? I apologize. Can I just get another... Sorry, your time's up. Hey, enjoy learning about Raid Shadow Legends. I heard that game was sick. Alright, and lastly, we got prisoner 69-420. What, again? What the...
So we meet again. Long time no see.
I kinda wish I couldn't see after looking at your ugly mug.
Excuse me, I take my skincare routine extremely seriously.
Well, apparently you don't take the law seriously, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Anyways, for assaulting a police officer in a city courtroom... Wait a minute, did this just happen?
I know my rights, and I don't have to tell you anything.
Good, because I really don't want to hear you talk. Anyways... For your second punishment, Karen, when shopping, you are no longer allowed to ask an employee for help or speak with a manager.
What?
And if you pick a fight with a customer or one of the cashiers, you will be placed in solitary confinement for life.
No, this is ridiculous. What you are doing is illegal, and I need to speak to your manager.
Solitary it is then. Thanks for coming out, everyone, and Merry mother Christmas. All right, can't imagine being anywhere else for the holidays. First prisoner, come on in. For robbing a CVS... Oh, so you're the reason my deodorant's behind a glass box. Your punishment is that your phone will no longer populate a temporary security code like this every single time you log in somewhere. What? But that saves me so much time though. Oh, saves you time. Kinda like asking an employee to unlock my goddamn deodorant? Cause I gotta say, super big waste of time right there. Well, have you considered breaking the glass and stealing it? No, because I actually have the money to pay for it. Next prisoner, come on in. Okay, for robbing a Walgreens, you know, I've never committed murder before, but I'm starting to see why people do it now. Your punishment is that every weekday you have to attend a long, drawn-out family dinner, and you're not allowed to leave the table until the last person finishes their meal. What? But my family's the worst. None of them know how to shut their mouths and just eat their dinner. Oh, trust me. Why do you think I'm here working right now? Well, is the restaurant somewhere I'd enjoy eating at least? It'll be a rotation between Applebee's and Golden Corral, so no. And also, you're paying for it. Next! Okay, for robbing a Rite Aid, honestly, I don't really care about that one. Your punishment is you have to take 2 shots of espresso 20 minutes before bed every night, and take 2 melatonin right when you wake up in the morning. What the? But that'll ruin my sleep schedule. How the f am I supposed to live like that? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have to make sure you're fully locked in when you're stealing 1-a-day multivitamins? Not really, those are pretty easy to rob, actually. Great, then do us all a favor and shut your stupid mouth. Next, and lastly, for impersonating a judge... You look stupid, by the way. Your punishment is you are no longer allowed to pregame before you go out. What? But the pregame's always the best part of the night. Trust me, as someone who's intoxicated right now, I know. But I can't go out sober, I'll get way too anxious. Well, how about you impersonate a therapist next time and talk through your problems in a mirror? Why, you think that'll work? I hope it makes it worse, actually. Anyways, thanks for coming out, everyone, and I hope your new year is terrible.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, prank man?
কে?
একটু হলেই তো তোমার ফোন হাওয়া হয়ে যেত।
তুই তোর ফোন আর কোনোদিন পাবি না।
কেন?
তোর বাবা তো তোর ফোনটাকে একদম আছাড় দিয়ে ভেঙে শেষ, এমনকি পানিতে চুবাইছে।
আউট অফ কিউরিওসিটি হয়তো দেখা করব, বাট আই এম নট দ্যাট মাচ ইজি। অলওয়েজ রিমেম্বার।
আজকে যদি তারাটা থাকতো আজকে তোর দিতাম একদম। এই খালি স্কার্টেন গার্ডেন।
এই যে আপু, এসব গার্ডেন ফার্ডেন যায় না, আমার ভাই ব্রাদাররা আছে, আপনার একদম কামড়ায় দিবে। না 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 ব্রো, এই যে আপনার ফোন প্র্যাঙ্ক ছিল ব্রো, চিল চিল চিল। রাকিব ভাই, আপনি এসআই রাকিব ভাই না? আপনার কথা আমি অনেক শুনছি। আচ্ছা, আপনি কিন্তু মানে বুঝের লোক। টেজে তোলেন।
এই হোসেন আলী, ক্যামেরা আগেই কইছিলাম আমার বস ফেমাস। হ্যাঁ 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 ভাই, একটু যদি ধরতে।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ শিওর।
স্যার কিভাবে যে কনফার্ম হয়?
এটা তো এদিকে না, 3 নাম্বার গেট ওইদিকে, শঙ্কর গলি বোধহয় গেটের বাইরে। আপনি ভুল আসছেন, জান।
ভুল আসছে, কিন্তু আমি কি চিনতে পারবো?
ও আচ্ছা, আপনি দ্যাট বোরখা গার্ল।
চিনতে পেরেছো তাহলে না?
আই লাইক গুড গার্লস। ফলো করতে ফলো কর, যা। এতে কই যায় দেখবি, যা। সারা জীবনে প্রথম কাউরে প্র্যাঙ্ক করতে যায়, নিজেই আজকে প্র্যাঙ্ক হয়ে গেল।
মুনিয়া, তুমি আমাকে বলেছো যে তুমি তোমার কোনো বয়ফ্রেন্ড নাই।
না না, বয়ফ্রেন্ড না, আমি ওর বয়ফ্রেন্ড, আমি ওর ফিয়ান্সে। ওর সাথে আমার বিয়ে নেই।
ও আচ্ছা আচ্ছা,
আমার জন্য?
এটা তোমার জন্য, একটা নতুন ফোন দিলাম।
এই জন্য তাহলে তোমরা এতক্ষণ নাটক করছো?
নাটক না, তোমার ফোনটা পুরনো হয়ে গেছে।
কেন?
নতুন ফোন।
আমরা প্র্যাঙ্ক করতে পারি না?
একটা ইম্পর্টেন্ট কথা ছিল তোমার সাথে। এমন করলে কেমন হয়? যদি এই এন্টারটেইনমেন্ট জার্নিতে আমি জয়েন করি তোমার সাথে? কি হয়েছে বলতো?
আর বলিস না, তোরে যে বুকিং দিছে সে তো এখন আমার পিছনে লাগছে।
দিশান আমার দরজা লাগিয়ে দিচ্ছে। আমার দরজা লাগিয়ে দিচ্ছে। কই যায়? কই যা?
আমরা তো বিয়েই দিয়ে দিবে বাসা থেকে।
মাম্মা লাভ স্টোরি তো শুরু করে দিলা। ভালো ভালো ভালো। মালটারে কি পড়ানো যায়?
তুই একটা কাম কর, আজকে থেকে আমি তোমার, তুমি আমার, ব্যাস ডিসিশন ফাইনাল বুকিং দিয়ে রাখলাম, ঠিক আছে? কি খবর তোমাদের, কেমন আছো তোমরা সবাই? ভালো তো না? তুমি জানো তোমার কালকে তো কতবার কল দিচ্ছি।
হ্যালো, আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম।
কি রে হৃদয় তুহিন মানা করতেছি কিছু না কিছু। আগে আপনি জানেন আমি একবার অসুস্থ হয়ে গেছিলাম, ও আমাকে রক্ত দেয়নি, আর আজকে আপনাকে রক্ত দিয়ে চিঠি লিখছে।
তাই তো বলি, কেন ফোন যায় না? না, তোমার নাম্বারটা তাড়াতাড়ি করে বলো।
ঘন্টার পর তো গার্লফ্রেন্ডের লাগে ওয়েট করতে পারো, আর বন্ধুর লাগে 2 মিনিট ওয়েট করতে পারবা না? ও এখন আমার দোস্ত, তাইলে তো বন্ধু রিত লেগে গেল। আরে বেটা এত লাফাইস না, যেরকম শুনতেছি পরীর মতো এরকম করলে তো বেটা
বাদ দে, কালকে 4টা দেখা হবে।
ঠিক আছে মামা। ঠিক আছে মামা, ঠিক মতো যা। হালা পারলাম না রে।
আরে তোর তো হাওয়াটাই হয়ে গেল। তুলি, তুই তো সুন্দর নাম। আচ্ছা শুন, আমি জিসান, আই লাভ ইউ।
আপনাদের তো চিনলাম না। আমার বড় বোনের যে দেবরগুলো আছেন তো সবাইকেই চিনি, বাট আপনাদেরকে তো চিনি না।
যাইতে দে, আর আমার খালা লাগে। কোথায় বলটা? ভালোবাসা যে এত প্যারা, এত কষ্ট, এত জ্বালা যন্ত্রণা, জানলে ভালোই বাসতাম। জিসান আর তুলির ভালোবাসার ইতিহাস তাই রক্ত লাগবে।
আসসালামু আলাইকুম দুলা ভাই।
আরে শালা, ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। কি খবর, কেমন আছো? বান্ধবীও তো যায় না, এতবার ফোন দিলাম ফোনও ধরতেছে না। তুমি একটা ফোন দাও তো, ফোন বের করো।
কি বলেন দুলা ভাই, ও যায় নাই? কথা হইছে, ভাইয়া বলছে যে ভাইয়া আমাদের কোচিং এর সামনে আর আসবে না, আর তোকে ডিস্টার্বও করবে না।
জানো না
কারণ না আমি 1 থেকে 3 গুনবো না বাবা। প্রেম হইলেই হবে, প্রেম হইলে এমনি ডিস্টেন্স হবে বাবা, আমার খালি ওরে দরকার।